In keeping with the alliteratory, is your ponytail on too tight? Whether or not my ponytail is on too tight is not of import. What's the matter? Alliteratory? Is that even a word? It is now. Anyway, as I was saying, in keeping with the alliteratory introductory segments, I present to you Wild Card Wednesdays! In which I will open the video with whatever comes to mind. You mean like you've been doing for the last month or so? Yes, like that. But now it has a name! An alliteratory name! So, here goes. Last night I had this crazy dream in which I was chasing this giant, it was about this big, ladybug and trying to cram it into my bucket of possible future career paths. Why, you ask? Because it was absolutely insisting that I become a Pokemon Master! Just kidding! What do you think this is, Smosh? Well, no, it's super zombie power. So now that's over. You'll notice I'm wearing my typography Threadless Tee. Ooh. My eyes are up here. Stop staring at my boobs, you pervs. So, my t-shirt is actually relevant to the topic of discussion today. Mostly. I would like to talk to you folks about big companies who suddenly decide to change their entire branding campaign. Now, as a graphic designer and design student, I realize the trends change and new companies have totally different logos now than new companies did maybe 10 years ago. But that doesn't mean if you started your company like 100 years ago, you should change your logo now just to fit the trends. Everybody knows your branding. They recognize your logo instantly because you've, well, branded it into their brains. Remember when Pepsi changed its logo? Now the latest installment of this heresy is Gap. They changed their logo to this god-awful thing. It's just black text, Helvetica or something similarly hipster. No, I think Helvetica is the hipster one, right? And then there's like a little blue square in the top right corner. It has nothing to do with anything. What was wrong with the old Gap logo? It looked fine, everybody knew it. Now this new thing, it just looks really generic, like you've just written down the word Gap. It's not the actual logo. And then somehow you have a couple of hundred dead pixels just right there for no reason. Nickelodeon also rebranded rather recently. They got rid of the splat and they just turned it into all lowercase Nickelodeon in orange text. And they got rid of the splat. They got rid of the splat! How do you get rid of the Nickelodeon splat? It's the Nickelodeon splat! Branding is supposed to be something memorable, you know? Something that sticks in everyone's mind so that they always think of your company when they think of whatever genre of stuff you're trying to peddle. But then when everybody starts following the same design trend and making their logos look almost exactly the same as everyone else's, you lose that individual branding and you just get a bunch of text. Now I have to applaud CocaCola because it seems they haven't changed their logo at all, ever. Maybe a little bit, somewhere in the long, long history of Coca-Cola Corporation, but it's pretty much the same logo that you know and love, even now throughout that whole minimalist trend thing that's been going on. You know the logo, whether you love it or not, and it's instantly recognizable. What if other things that aren't major corporations changed their logos? Everyone would flip out. What if they took, in the next movie that's coming out in 2012, I'm so excited about that, by the way! But in that movie, what if they took away the Star Trek font that's been around since the beginning of that TV show and changed it to something minimalist, like Arial? Everyone would freak out! Or like the Disney logo. It's been the same forever. If they change that D that sort of looks like a G to something that actually looks like a D, people would get so angry about it. I'm all for change and new things and keeping up with the latest trends to a point. But if everybody does it and everybody changes what is, you know, working, then it's bad. Then you shouldn't do that. To use a common expression, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Rant over. I'll see you Friday. Bye! So you want to be a Pokemon Master? I've got to be the one, the only one who can withstand a test and do the best. I got to strive, keep up the try, be a master. Whoa, Pokemon! It takes a certain kind of skill, and I won't stop until 150 Pokemon. I might, I must define the art of capture.